Hey everybody, if there's anybody, there will be before too long. Doing a little work on the 69 Z28 tonight. I been buttoning up the dash, got it back in place, got the steering wheel back in position. I'm going to clean up some of these tools here, and I'd like to drop the driver's seat back in the car. Yesterday, I was able to pull the seat out, get this cleaned up a little bit, and then proceeded to tear the dash down. I was installing a new light switch for the car. Already tested that, and that's working fine. So I'm happy about that. Not a big job. It's just one of those jobs where you got to lay down on the floor a lot, and when you're old and cranky and rusty, it's not that easy. I see a couple people. Let me come over and see who's here with me. Oh, I better get my glasses on. Hey, Mike, how are you? Good to see you. Jay, what's the good word? Good to see you guys. Hey, man. Yeah, I'm trying to get this thing back together. Been working on it for a long time, and I sold my Ram this week. So that was hard to part with, but it's okay. It was an expensive vehicle, and it was served me well, but I don't really need it now that I'm not working anymore. So yeah, thank you for that, Jay, too. So anyways, you can kind of see from here that the driver's seat is out. I took that out yesterday. A lot of dust and stuff in the car from just working on it, and it's sitting here for so long. So I got that side cleaned up pretty well. See a couple little pieces of something there, but I'll clean that up as well. The car is very close. I just fixed the starter up on it. I bench tested it. Everything seems fine, so I'm going to try cranking that up pretty soon here. I got a little bit more. I don't know if you can see the gauges. Not really. Got a couple of more gauges to disconnect. For the meantime, I do have the complete console for the car with the gauges and the whole shot, so I will be installing that pretty soon. But in the meantime, until then, I'm going to use these, what are they, auto meter gauges, just to kind of monitor things until I do get everything put back together as a stock car. So I'm going to go over there and I'm going to grab the seat, and I'm going to get that installed, and then we'll move to the next thing. It's hard for me to read the screen when I'm over there. Don't know if there's an easier way for me to show this or not, but we're trying. Yeah, it's not going to take too much more, Mike. It's very close. Engine runs great. I'm really happy with that. I don't know if everyone knows the story about getting the original block for this thing, but I bought this car in 1981. My dad and I finished it up together, and we showed the car. We won a ton of trophies with it. It was in great shape all the way around at that time, but we didn't have the original motor, and that was always something that kind of bugged me. And it was, let me see here, this is 2026. I think it was 2015. I had been looking for this block since 1981 when we got the car. 10 years ago, 11 years ago, there's this gentleman out of Chicago. His name is Jerry McNeish. Contacted me and said, hey, you know that block you've been looking for? We got it. And I'm like, are you serious? And he says, I'm serious. I said, well, whatever it's going to cost, please hang on to it for me, and I'll take it. And so I was able to get my hands on that block. And then the motor, it's a little dusty right now, but other than dusty, it looks really good. And it just sounds great, man. I'm so happy with it and so thankful that I could get that for the car. I'm going to grab the seat. All right. Let's see if we can fold this up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. This will make it a little easier, I think. The garage is absolutely packed full of stuff. The new shop should be coming very soon. All the cement's done now. It meets their requirements for setbacks and all that. So I'm hoping that we get to go ahead this week and go ahead and get the building delivered and installed. Something that's been coming for a long time. I think I put the original order in last July. And it's finally going to come to fruition. All right, I think I'm going to put these fronts in first. I think that goes underneath that. Let's see here. Yeah. Got a piece of sheet metal to kind of fill in. Somebody had it at one time and kind of hacked that up, but I've got the patch panel for it. Let me grab a couple fasteners. See if I can get these lined up and started. All right. That's pretty good. All the fasteners on this car are still really nice and clean, which definitely makes working on it a whole lot nicer. I bought fastener kits for a lot of the car, not the entire thing, but for a lot of the car, and you know how it is. You try to work on something and it's just rusty and crusty. That makes life a little bit unbearable sometimes. So I've replaced a lot of the fasteners under the hood. That's a whole new fastener kit. So that's nice. And these are new fasteners too. I'm going to come over there, take a look at the screen, see who else might be here. All right. Yeah, I left my glasses over there. Oh well. I'll take this over there. You know, getting old and working on these cars is still fun, but you got to deal with the old part. I never wore glasses until I had my eye surgery to get my eyes fixed, and now I can't see without my glasses. Crazy. Let's see here. Hey, how you doing there, David? Glad to see you popping in here. Glad to see you popping in here. I'm just trying to get the Camaro on the road, so I'm finally getting back to working on it. And, you know, I need something to drive until I get this really cool truck from this guy in Minnesota. And you know all about that. So, Mike, you still have your 55? You had a couple of trucks, if I recall correctly. I think you do. I hope you do. Oop. No, don't want to do that. Do you guys know Mike from Desert Rat Fabrication? Oh, I can't wait to drive it, Jay, for sure. Just the 55, okay. Do you still have the dune buggy, or is that gone? Hey, I think I need a haircut. What do you guys think? I know my wife thinks I need a haircut. Yeah, okay, just a 55. That's a nice truck. That's a nice truck. David on here from Classic Car Revivals has a 66. Oh, you do have the dune buggy. Cool. That's good. That I think we've got a deal worked out maybe. So looking forward to getting that as well. That'll be a fun car to be able to drive around. Hey, Ricky, how you doing? Well, I used to shave my head for, I don't know, at least 10 years. And my wife says, hey, you know, you've got hair. Why don't you grow it for a change? So I'm like, oh, okay, I'll try growing it for a while. And, but yeah, it's, I've seen yours, and kind of reminds me of your dad. What else is happening with everybody? Cut it all off like you. I know, that's what I did for a long time. 72. People didn't even know I had hair. A lot of people that I had met, like people that came to the church over the last 10 years or so, and then I'd go ahead and I would let my hair grow out and go up to somebody and say, hey, how you doing? And they say, do I know you? I'm like, yeah, you know me. What do you mean, do you know me? And well, you know, that's how it goes, I guess. But it's kind of funny. So I'm going to put the camera back over there. I'm going to get this seat tied down, okay? Sounds like I need a little bit of white lithium on those hinges. This car has been sitting for a long, long time. I think you can see it from that angle. Okay. All right. So I got to, I mentioned I've got to get the console installed still. Got a couple of gauges I want to hook up in the meantime until I can get to that. So you can kind of monitor things as I'm driving the car here and getting everything kind of ready to go. See, what else was I going to mention about all that stuff? I got the front bumper that I got to put on. It's just a bunch of easy stuff like that. I've got the windshield is sitting on top of the car right now, but I've got it. I've got the butyl and all that I need in order to seal it. The brackets for the mounting, and be able to get that on there pretty soon. Okay, fella, come on here. Cooperate. Cooperate. My cousin Ricky is in here for everybody who hasn't met him yet. You see Richard Cameron in there? Now, his dad and I grew up together, and we had a business. It was really his dad's business. I worked for him, and it was called Custom Top Conversions. And really cool work that we were doing there. We would do vinyl tops. We would do T-tops. We would, you know, do different customized projects for people. And I mean, we were always super busy. And we did some really cool cars there. We restored a I think it was a 64 Bug. Something like that. It was an older Volkswagen. And the guy that we did it for, he wanted that car back so bad, so we worked really late one night, and he didn't care how late, you know, I just want my car back. So we're like, okay, we'll bring it over tonight. So got over there at about 11:30 at night. It was really late, dark, and he wanted to see the paint job. We totally restored the body on this whole entire car, and so with we just rubbed it out. It was late, and trying to get the car over there, and he saw it. He said, "Oh, it's all swirly, and it's all this, and it's all that." I said, "Well, you got to see it in the sun. You know, we just rubbed it out. Blah blah blah." This guy was furious, and the next morning, he got in the car, drove it to work, and I guess people that saw it just were in love with this thing. Everybody wanted it, and he felt really bad about the way he handled himself with us. And you know, we told him don't worry about it, but it's just one of those things. It was kind of a touchy situation that evening, and but we finally got it to him, and it was a great experience. It really was. We had so much fun working on it, and you know, we worked on a lot of cars, a lot of special builds and stuff like that, and it was really fun. But we were really close growing up, and we don't get to see each other as much as we used to, but when we do, it's just like the old days all over. And Larry holds a special place in my heart, always will. Okay. Just had that bolt in my fingers. Ever do that? All of a sudden it disappears. Got a lot of stuff laying here. Come on now. Where is it? Just stuck to the bottom of this magnet. Nope. Bill, how could you lose that so quick? It was just right there. I didn't put it up here, did I? Don't think so. I just, I don't know, a few weeks ago, I guess, picked up this Bauer ratchet. This thing has been unbelievably great. Should have bought one a long time ago. But I was doing the transmission lines on my son's truck, and thought, you know what would make this easier? To be able to get to everything would be a battery operated ratchet. Man, that thing has been, it gets in tight places. It works so good. And having tools, right, makes a huge difference. Having the fastener you need makes a huge difference too. Now I don't know where I put it. Well, let's see here. I was just looking at that thing. Well, we won't worry about getting that last fastener in tonight. I'm going to get these other ones in, then I can install that one later. Let's see here. Okay. The 1/2 inch. 16. There it is. Don't know where it came from, but it came from somewhere. Maybe one of you guys said, Jesus help him, he needs help. It worked. 9/16. I think I need a 1/2 inch, but let me check this. Yeah. There we go. You guys should, while I'm doing this, share with each other about your projects or things that are going on in your shops or in your life, and get to know each other. Nope, that's not going to do it. Not enough clearance. Okay, let's see here. Use this. This will work. Come on. Come on. Stay on there, buddy. You know, when you buy parts from Amazon or, you know, eBay or whatever, you know, all the online stuff, you get some of this stuff and you're hoping it's like standard components, right? Like, let me see, like fasteners and stuff. And some of the stuff that you get through eBay or whatever, Amazon, whatever, it'll be for your car, you know, for a '69 Camaro or whatever you have, and yet they'll have metric fasteners. And that drives me crazy. Why do they do that, you know? It's like, yeah, they may work, but they're on a component that's separate from the main car and all that, but it's just, you know, you're not thinking about metric when you're working on your old school hot rod, and it's sometimes aggravating. I just had that experience when I was putting this new light switch in to control the headlights and such, and I'm like, what in the world size is this, you know? And just like all the new cars, oh, it's a 10 millimeter, I bet. Yeah, sure enough. And like, come on, people. Makes you want to try harder to find good American-made stuff, but who knows? That stuff might be the same situation. I don't know. Everything's metric now. All right. Let's sit in this thing and just check the lights and make sure everything's kosher. I did check them a little bit already, but let's do the skin. I kind of like not having a windshield in here. Makes it a lot easier to grab things to get in and out. All right, let's see here. Turn this on. Yep, how about that? We're good. Blinker's working. Right blinker's working. Awesome. Okay. Now, I need to get this the heating controls installed in place. I got a light under there. I'm not sure where it goes. I'll have to figure that out. Let's turn this off. That is still on, probably because the door is open. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Okay, well, I got a light that's staying on. Have to figure that out. Oh, no. It comes on with this. Okay. So the tach is backlit. The speedometer is backlit. The clock is backlit. All that's on. That's good. Okay, I got to get bulbs, I think, for the blinkers. I have all those. Got to install those in the dash. I got the dash pad in the back. Put that on here soon. Let's see here. I don't have a radio for the car. I just had a plate over it previously. A buddy of mine gave me a radio out of his '68 Corvette that he had never used. He bought the car new, but he put a aftermarket type of stereo in it, and that was fine. He never used it. He gave it to me, but it won't fit in this dash. It's just not the same. We were hoping that it might fit the Camaro, but it doesn't. It's different. So I'm going to see what I can do about finding a radio. Not that I want to use it a lot, because I'll start this thing maybe next time, and you'll see why having a radio would kind of be pointless. This thing is pretty loud, but it's always been a lot of fun. Okay, I'm going to come around there. Feels kind of good to sweat out here. It's been so cold for so long. Ricky knows, he's out here. It's like, man, oh man. Oh, let's see here. Vic, Tim. Hey, you're back, you. Good to see you, man. Hope work was good tonight. Hope work was good tonight. Let's see here. Pretending to be a car guy, Mr. Vic. Can't stay. No way to change my... Oh, charge it. Gotcha. Hey, love you too, buddy. Let's see here. Yeah. Last day was March. Oh, yeah. Okay, Timmy. You're still retired, right? And doing well. Hey, Jay, you know what? The Camaro, it's my dream car, too. I'll probably sell anything else that I have relating to hot rods and such, but not the 69. The 69 is the last car my dad and I did a complete restoration on together, and then he passed shortly after. And so it was kind of a labor of love, just a great time that we had together. And we won a lot of trophies with it. It was just such a nice time we had, but we knew most of that time period that he had Lou Gehrig's disease and lost his life to that at 54. So he was pretty young man, and it was sad, but you know what? Glad that I had the time to work on cars with my dad. We had so many that we did through the years. I mean, they were all his because I was a kid at the time, but you know, this one here, I had a lot into it too because I was older when we got this in 81. So what was that? I was 32 when we bought this. Took us 2 or 3 years, and then we wrapped it up and showed it, and then he got ill, and I drive it around some, and then, you know, I kind of decided to let it set for a while and see what's happening, and reading these comments as I scroll through here, and you know, I just kind of with work and, you know, children and grandchildren and all that, just kind of let it go for a while. And then my grandkids started getting old enough to work with this stuff. And my 9-year-old granddaughter, this goes back, well, she just had her 16th birthday today. birthday party, I should say. This week she'll be 16. She was 9 years old, so 7 years ago. Taught her how to weld, arc weld. She did a good job on it too, and she's really talented. I had her, I kind of watch her and tell her what to do and that sort of thing. But I don't know, I'll see if I can get the fans in there for you. That entire fan assembly, the radiator, all the brackets, all the mounting and everything, she put the whole thing together. She was probably, I don't know, 11 or 12 at that time. And so we've been working on this for a long time. And her sister, my other granddaughter, I have two other granddaughters. The 13-year-old, she's been out here with me for a long time. She's the one that does most of our super clean videos and does a great time. But and then my grandson now, he's 10, and he's starting to help me out. So anyways, yeah, you're right. You know, you think about that stuff, big job Ford, and you say, maybe the good Lord lets them take a peek down here and say, hey, look at your boys working on that car, or whatever the case may be. Hugh, this is the 302 DZ motor. That's the only motor they offered in the Z28 in 1969. So it was something that we always wanted. I've got a 350 LT1 that we had in it over there under some stuff right now. It's on an engine stand. I was going to put that in the Roadster, but then I think you guys have probably seen this, but I got this Buick Straight 8 from Arco over at Outlaw Edge. And so I'm getting ready to put this up on the table over here. The thing is so heavy. And start pulling that apart and getting it all cleaned up and ready to go. I've got the frame in the driveway right now until the new building is up. And it's a crazy motor. When I first started this thing, Hugh, this goes back, it was on New Year's Eve. It's probably 4 years ago or something like that. I don't know. Maybe some of you will remember. I know Mike was around. We were watching each other's channels at that time. And I started it, and I was just shocked at how well it was running great, And so a little bit after that, I Spider Garage, which was Project Frankenstein at the time, and another channel that he was working with a lot, did a best sounding hot rod, contest, And lo and behold, the thing won, and it was so rewarding, and it felt so good. The original T1 was a great motor, Hugh, and you know what? It came out of a '69 Corvette that my dad and I were building at the time. We made a deal with the Corvette. We kept the engine out of the Corvette to put in this car, and the guy he had a 427 in this car for a while. He was drag racing it and such. And so we had that motor from that Corvette, and I know who has that Corvette today. And I kind of think about every now and then giving the guy a call. His dad and my dad worked together out at the Proving Grounds for many years. And I wouldn't mind trying to make a deal on that, putting that engine back in that Corvette, and maybe let my wife drive that in the summertime or something like that. But it would be fun to have and kind of put it all back together. Hey guys, really appreciate you coming in. It's kind of late at night, and I thought I haven't been doing any car content. I've had a little situation here at the house that makes it a little bit difficult, but that's about to wrap things up, and that situation is going to change. So that's going to help my wife and I a lot. So I'm going to get this car on the road. I'm going to video it. I'll probably do these kind of lives, as we go through the process here and try to get some more content out there on this, and try to get it done and do it all here together with you guys. Let me see here. Hugh says, Grand Pito Vic, Mom had a 68 and a 69 Camaro, one with a high horse 327 and then a 68 Impala, ex-police car ordered with the high horse. Oh, those were good motors, man. It's hard to find those today. It's hard to find those today, 80 and 81. Wow. That's so cool. You know, we look back at all these cars that we've had and we think, oh man, I should have kept that or I should have kept this. But, you know, we go through the years and we make our best decisions we can at the time, and we don't know what the car is going to be worth in, 20 years from now. And so we, we kind of roll with it, and we get rid of things and we buy other things. So this car will stay in the family for sure. It's already in the will. The person who's going to get it knows who they are. And got to get that Roadster finished. I might give that to my son Robert if he wants it. And we'll see what happens. Supposed to be picking up a 1978 MG here in the next little bit. I'm just waiting for that building again to get up and get wrapped up. So I'm talking to the township tomorrow to say, look, I got to get this thing rolling. Will you please work with me? And I think they will, because now, since last summer when I started this project, the ordinances have changed. Now you can have a building that covers up to 1/3 of your property. I'm not going to change the building now, but I will be able to expand it in the future. So I'm kind of excited about that. That Impala, man, that thing is great, Jay. That thing is great, and I'm looking forward to seeing that. I saw your Malibu the other night, the white one. That thing's looking really good. I hope I left a comment on that. I think I did. Sometimes I get guilty of not leaving comments if I'm watching on the TV and stuff, and I don't get my phone out or that kind of thing. But that car looks great, man. You're doing a really nice job on it. Clean, really clean. But that Impala, to me, that's one of those cars that I don't know. They're like the old standard of good, nice, big hot rods. And my folks used to buy Impalas and Caprices and all that all the time. And had fun with some of them. Some of them were just family cars, But my dad and I built a 66 Biscayne. That goes way back before we had this car. And we had a 320 or a 427 in that. We built it for the strip. It had a 427 in it, 4-speed M22 rock crusher. Had a 513 rear end in it, posi. The car was an animal. But before we ever really got to do anything, some guy came over that my dad knew and said, I need that car. And he just gave my dad the money, and there it went. Matter of fact, my dad never even rode in it. I rode in it with the guy as we went up. Hey, Mike, God bless you, brother, and thanks for stopping in. I rode with the guy up to the gas station, and this guy is also kind of a hot rod man, and we just tore it up, and it was so cool, so cool. SS, how are you doing, brother? Thanks for popping in here. Been working on the 69 Camaro tonight, and it's a little bit covered up with stuff right now, but we got the new light switch in under the dash. We got the seat in, the front seat. I had the seat out on the driver's side so I could get this body shape underneath the dash and do some cleanup on the wiring and such down there. And so now got that part done tonight. Got a couple other things to do yet. I got the dash pad. It's in the back seat of the car. I got to get the dash pad on it. The windshield is on top of the car. That's all ready to go. I got everything for that. Car's getting really close. Starts, runs great. Crazy Davey, how's it going? Yeah, we've had this car since 1981, SS, and it's just been so much fun. I'm going to show you the engine, but it's really dusty right now, okay? So don't judge me. Check it out. This is the 302 DZ engine. Hopefully in the next video or two, it'll be all cleaned up and ready to go. But it is an X33 car. which is the one that you could get more options on. You have the X77s and the X33s. They're all great cars, don't get me wrong. But I can add things to this legitimately that would have been stock on the car. I may or may not change it. I don't know. I've always tried to keep it the way it is because it's the last car my dad and I did. I did replace the, as we were talking a few minutes ago about the 350 LT1 that we had in it. We couldn't find the original block for it, but I finally got it about 10 years ago and then built this motor that you see here. It's been a lot of fun. It's my favorite all-time hot rod is the 69 Camaro. I feel really blessed that that I'm able to still have this car. So, Bill, do you watch Yellow's Garage? No, I haven't. Thank you for telling me about that, Hugh. I will check him out. Guild's Garage. Okay. Yeah, I will definitely check that out. Yeah, thank you. I've got a couple of things. It was in storage for a little while, and at a friend's house, I'll say, an acquaintance house, and he rubbed something down just the front of the fender. Didn't do any damage other than scratch the paint. The body doesn't have any damage on it whatsoever. But I've got a couple of little paint things to touch up, and, it won't start up tonight, but I'm going to try this. It may start up tonight. I can't say that for sure. I just redid the starter, installed it. I was having some problems with it. I found out that when last time I had it out and back in, it wasn't installed properly, the wiring. And then I found out, and I took a look at it and said, hey, you didn't hook this wire up there, man. And so I don't know if it would start right now, and I got all this clutter in the engine compartment, but I will be starting it very soon. And because I need to. I need to drive it. I was telling the guys earlier, I drove my Ram earlier in the week, and guy made me an offer I couldn't refuse, and it wasn't even for sale, but the guy says, hey, I could really use that Ram, blah, blah, blah. Sold it. It had been a great truck. It was the 2500 with the 6.4 Hemi. That was a really, really great engine and really good truck. But hey, thank you for saying that too on the likes. I appreciate it, everybody, if you could do that. But I will be starting it here very soon. I thought about trying to get all this out. I want to clean the motor a little bit better. I've been working on the inside of the car, cleaning it because it's been sitting. And the hood's off. The hood is up in it's up in one of the bedrooms, okay, with the console. So I've got to bring that down. I got to get this clean, make it look nice. My dad always told me nothing runs like a clean machine, and I've let this thing go. And kind of ashamed of that, but finally retired, and now I got some time that I can work on it. So I'm thankful for that. So yeah. Bill's engine semi-retired. Okay. So yeah, it'll be up and running soon. Hey, Darrel, welcome, my brother. We did a little Camaro stuff tonight, my friend. Finally working on it. Darrel, I've been trying to get down to see Darrel with this car, but it's just taken forever. Yeah, keeping those engine bays clean is to me, it's important. But Darrel, I had let's see, can you see that? The front driver's side seat out. Cleaned that half of the car up really nice, but I needed to drop the steering wheel and the dash, and it was just too tight with the seat in there, so dropped the dash, did a little tidying up under there, and I installed a new light switch, and everything works with that. Everything works good. And I put it back together. And so we've been chit-chatting here a little bit, and yeah, so next time I hope that I can fire this thing up for you guys. It's fun. You guys know it's fun. You guys all got cars and projects, and some of you have multiple cars and projects. So it's all good, and we'll get her up here and running soon. I'm doing good, Darrel. Thank you. I think I'm 3 weeks past the surgery now. And everything came back good. The tumor was benign. It was not malignant. No cancer this time. They took out the appendix, which had the tumor on it, and then a small section, maybe like 3 inches, 2 inches of my colon. Everything's good there. Dave does it. Hey, thanks, brother. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Have you had your surgery yet? I know you had something coming up pretty soon, I thought. But anyways, yeah, it's going good. It's going good. So I appreciate that, and thank you. I was going through some. I'm feeling good, I was going through some old shirts from last summer when I had the cancer, and I came across a couple of T-shirts that I had. One day I found out the cancer was gone, everything was clear, and it says, one of them says "Fight Cancer," and one of the other ones says, "Who's cancer-free?" And it's got 2 thumbs pointing at this guy right here. He's cancer-free, and it really is, Jay. It really is, Jay. I really feel blessed. Really feel blessed. Cowboy, good to see you, man. It's been so much. It's been so many good things going on, and it really makes me happy. Yes, amen. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, it's things are going good. Things are going good. The retirement, man, I love being retired so much. It takes such a weight off after 49 years of doing what I did. It was time to call it a day, I guess. And my wife and I are able to do a lot more stuff together. Like I said, we have something going on here that's going to have to change pretty soon, but it's not between my wife and I. We're good. It's something else is going on, and it's really slowed us down. But anyways, so let's see here. Dave does it. 8 days into recovery. Oh, I bet it did, man. I know how that hurts. Not as well as you know, but I remember those days, and my surgery wasn't nearly as rough as yours. But thank God you're doing better, and I just hope you keep doing well. I hope to see you at the show in Minnesota this summer. That would be nice. So I enjoyed talking to you there. Well, that was my problem too, Hugh. I just had to wait till I was 67, and then I reached the new full retirement age, and I could get full benefits and all that jazz. And I also found out you don't have to have $1 million to retire, and you can still be comfortable. So it's hey, thank you, Big Ford. Appreciate that. 4 a.m. comes around quick. Yeah, it does. And thank you, and have a great night. I would work till I can't no more, Hugh. And that's That's what I'm doing, but it's all going to be out here on this stuff. This is really cluttered up out here because of the building situation, but I have my, let me see, can I get it in there? Can you see the mill? Yeah, there's my mill. I've got a mill. I've got a small benchtop lathe over here. On the Roadster that I'm building, I'm going to be doing some mechanical joining rather than welding. I'll do welding, but I want to do some mechanical joining just so people can see how it works in real life. Excuse me. I'm going to work in here, you. Good. Good, Dave. My retirement plan is sell everything. Only retirement I have. Hey, you know what? You probably got enough in that. I'm telling you, I'm shocked at you don't have to have that much money. Hey, I just do my thing, saved a little bit of money, and I've got a small retirement and then Social Security and all that jazz. God's meeting our needs all the time, and I'm so thankful for that. Let's see here. Take your butt back to work. You're not there yet. You got another decade. I promise you'll be seeing me working a lot. It just won't be for for the man, if you know what I'm saying. It's going to be with my grandkids in here, teaching them how to work on cars and motorcycles. I've got 2 motorcycles over behind me that I got to get going on. I think I started telling you about the 78 MGB earlier. Waiting for the building to go up. Again, I need the space for that. I don't want to leave it outside. That's a barn find. Hey, SS, thank you so much, brother. Hey, peace and blessings to you, too. Appreciate you coming in. Anyways, got the MG coming here pretty soon. Got those 2 motorcycles I'll be working on. Oh, I'm old. How old am I? My mom was friends with Moses, okay? And you can tell her I said that. Okay, I'd let the shop go for 1.3. You will live like a king, like a king. Got a few properties. Oh, really? That's awesome. 72. That's awesome. You know, you get to learn about everybody here. It's so much fun. The community that we have together, it's so great. It's just really, really super. So hey, everybody, I'm going to call tonight. I'm going to go turn in and get ready for tomorrow. Go arm wrestle with the township about the building in the morning and see what happens. So, oh hey, Darrel, you will have no problem, my brother. No problem. You'll do just fine. Really, I'm sincere. Based on what I've learned here, and oh my goodness, so great. Moving to Florida. Yeah, we really do, Hugh. We really do. I mean, you know, it's the kind of thing where I think any one of us would do anything for the other. And, you know, the friendships are just great. So great to have. So, yeah, I'm going to check out too, everybody. I hope you all have a great evening and a great week, and I'll be seeing you more throughout the week, all right? Everybody have a great night. Take care.